Hello, this is Terry with Blade Outdoors and welcome to another video. In today's video, as you can see, I'm in my Class B camper van, my 2021 59-piece Solis, and I want to talk a little bit about how I keep my water lines from freezing and my gray water from freezing. So do I winterize it? I really don't, simply because I live in central Alabama. We have several cold snaps here where we may go below freezing for maybe 48 to no more than 72 hours. And we just went through one of those snaps. And I don't winterize simply because if we spontaneously want to go somewhere and camp for a few days, we can do that, because even where I live at, in January, February, March, any time of the year, it could get into the 60s and 40s at night, have some beautiful weather for 3 or 4 days. So we want to take advantage of that without having to unwinterize our van. So let me show you how I keep all my water lines from freezing. Okay, I've got my extension cord plugged into a 15 amp circuit inside my garage. I've got the extension cord up under my garage door. I run it out to my van for shore power. I've got my 15 amp converter to 30 amp converter to use the 30 amp cable to plug right into the shore power receptacle. One of the first things I do is open the passenger seat up and also take the storage tray out. So the area where the Truma and the water heater and heater is at, and the water lines is in here, is open and not just sealed and cold air from outside to get in, because this is not insulated whatsoever. Next, I put up a little DC fan that runs off the USB port here, and it's located just above the sliding door, and it's pointing down to this open area here, like I said, under the passenger seat, just to get the hot air that stays in the top of the van. It'll pull it over here and then blow it out down to this area right here. What I do next is make sure that the bathroom door is opened up and cracked to make sure that the air can circulate inside the bathroom. The black water cartridge is emptied. I do definitely do that. I don't want that to freeze at all. And also the gray water tank is emptied. Here, since I'm using shore power, I have power to the AC outlets, as you will see later on in the garage also. In the main cabin, I've got a 1500 watt ceramic heater that I can set for various temperatures here. It doesn't show me a temperature range here, but I usually keep it about here. That'll keep it about 64 degrees, again depending on how cold it is outside. And if it's a little bit warmer at night, if it's only going to be like in the high 20s, I will keep it about right there. And again, I plug it in this receptacle here. I have got a thermometer here that shows me how warm it is in the inside. This is the bottom number, so right now it's 61 degrees. The top number is not valid. The sensor is actually broken on that, and I've got a different thermometer in the garage. So that's what I've got set up in the main cabin. Oh, and also note that when it gets really cold, we usually have sunny days, and I make sure that all the blinds are open. This is facing south, so all the sun will come in here during the day and also warm everything up. So let's go take a look at the garage. This is how I keep the garage warm, to keep my water hoses from freezing in my water control box. I've got a 60 watt bulb plugged in to keep it warm. I've also added a 200 watt ceramic heater in here, and both are plugged into my AC outlets that's in the garage there. And I've got a thermometer here, and usually even when it's 12 degrees outside, it's going to be about 34 to 46 degrees in the back here, so plenty warm to keep everything from freezing. So that's basically how I keep my van warm, so I don't have to winterize, so I can spontaneously go camping on some nice days. Now you're probably thinking, well, you live in Alabama, so it can't get that cold. Well, it can. It actually got 12 degrees here that was on my thermometer, but other areas around here I'm sure got into single digits, no doubt about it. So it can easily go into the single digits. So that, and it's also, I can go for a couple of days easily that stays below freezing, and then that's really when your water lines start to freeze for that prolonged freezing period. So I hope this answered any questions that anybody has about winterizing or not winterizing, or how I keep my water pipes from freezing up if I don't live in a environment where it stays below freezing for months at a time. I just can't see winterizing my van where I live, just for about 3 or 4 cold snaps that I have during the year. So that being said, that's going to be the end of this video. Hope you liked it. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks.